Hey everyone, welcome back to English with Cheri. I'm Cheri, and
And I'm Nick. Good to be here with you today.
today we're talking about something really fun and useful, how to talk about your pets in English. And this is perfect for our A1 and A2 learners out there.
Right, exactly. Pets are such a big part of people's lives.
Oh, totally. Like when you meet someone new, one of the first things people talk about is like their family, their work, and their pets.
And if you're learning English, being able to have that conversation is super important.
Exactly. So today we're going to start with the basics, the most common pet vocabulary. Then we'll talk about how to describe your pets and some useful phrases you can use in conversation. Sound good, Nick?
Sounds perfect. All right, so let's start with the basics. What are the most common pets that people have?
Okay, so the big ones, let's see. We have dog,
Right? Cat?
fish, and that's both singular and plural. So one fish, two fish.
Oh, good point. Yeah, that's a little tricky for a learner sometimes.
What about bird?
Rabbit? Some people also say bunny, especially kids.
Oh yeah, bunny is super cute. Hamster?
And guinea pig, that's two words.
Right. And you know what? Let's not forget some of the less common ones, like snake, lizard, turtle.
Oh, yeah, reptiles. And what about horses? Some people have horses as pets.
True. Horse. Though that's more like, for people who live on farms or have a lot of space.
Exactly. Now, one thing that's really important is how do we talk about having pets? What phrases do we use?
Good question. So the most common way is I have a or I have. So like I have a dog or I have two cats.
Right, right. And you can also say I own a, but that's a little more formal.
Yeah, I have is much more natural in conversation. And if someone asks you, do you have any pets? You can say, yes, I have. Or no, I don't have any pets.
Exactly. Or you could say, no, I don't have pets. You don't need the any there.
Good point. Okay, so now let's talk about describing pets. This is where it gets fun. Nick, what's your favorite way to describe a pet?
Well, I think the first thing people usually ask about is size. Is your dog big or small?
Totally. So for size, we have, let's see, big, large, small, little, medium sized, which is like in between big and small.
Right? And you can say, my dog is big or I have a big dog. Both are correct.
And what about colors? That's always like one of the first things people notice about pets.
Yeah, so we have the basic colors black, white, brown, gray. What else?
Orange, that's a big one for cats. And, yellow, though that's not super common. Oh, and mixed colors, like black and white or brown and white.
Right. And there's some special words too, like tabby for cats with stripes.
Oh, good one, tabby cat. And spotted for pets with spots, like some dogs.
Now, here's something really important for learners personality. How do we describe what our pets are like?
Yes, this is so useful in conversation. So let's think. Friendly, that means your pet likes people and other animals.
Playful, loves to play. Calm or quiet, doesn't make much noise or get excited.
And energetic, that's like, always wants to run around and do things. The opposite would be lazy, likes to sleep and rest a lot.
Smart or clever, that's when your pet learns things quickly.
Oh, and shy, when your pet is a little scared of new people or situations. The opposite is outgoing or social.
Perfect. So you can say things like, my cat is very friendly, or I have a playful dog.
Exactly. And you know what? Let's practice this a bit. Nick, can you describe an imaginary pet for our listeners?
Sure. Okay. I have a medium sized dog. She's black and white, and she's very energetic and friendly.
Nice. I love that you used medium sized and gave us both the color and personality. That's perfect.
Thanks. Your turn. Describe a pet for us.
Okay. I have a small orange cat. He's very lazy and likes to sleep all day, but he's also really friendly.
Perfect. And I notice you used he for the cat. That's another good point. Pets have gender, so we use he or she, not it.
Oh, excellent point. Yeah. When we talk about our pets, they're not it, they're he or she because they're part of the family, you know?
Exactly. Now let's talk about pet care vocabulary. These are the things we do to take care of our pets.
Right. So the big ones feed, that means give food to your pet. I feed my dog twice a day. Walk, that's for dogs mainly. I walk my dog every morning.
Play with? I play with my cat, or my kids play with our rabbit.
Brush, for pets with fur. I brush my dog's fur every week.
And bathe or give a bath. I bathe my dog once a month, or I give my dog a bath once a month.
And take to the vet. The vet is the animal doctor. I take my cat to the vet once a year.
Right, vet. It's short for veterinarian, but everyone just says vet.
Perfect. And you know what? Let's practice some questions that people ask about pets. Nick, what are some common questions?
Well, the first one usually is, do you have any pets?
And then, what kind of pet do you have? Or what kind of pets do you have?
What's your pet's name? That's a really common one.
Oh, yeah. And how old is your pet? Or how old is he? Or how old is she?
What does your pet look like? That's when you describe the size and color.
Right. And what's your pet like? That's asking about personality.
Exactly. Let's do a quick practice conversation. I'll ask you questions about your imaginary pet, okay?
Sound good?
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog.
What's your dog's name?
Her name is Luna.
That's a pretty name. What does Luna look like?
She's a big dog with brown fur. She has brown eyes and long ears.
Nice. What's Luna like? What's her personality?
She's very friendly and playful. She loves to play with kids and she's really smart too.
Sounds like a wonderful dog. That was perfect, Cheri. Did everyone hear how natural that conversation sounded?
Thanks. And you know, that's exactly the kind of conversation you might have with like a coworker or someone you just met.
Right. Now, let's talk about some grammar points. When we're talking about pets, there are some simple structures that are really useful.
Yes. So we've been using I have a and my pet is. Those are the two most important structures.
Exactly. I have a big dog, or my dog is big. Both are correct and common.
And for questions, remember to use do you have a? Do you have any pets? Do you have a dog?
And what kind of? What kind of pet do you have? What kind of dog is that?
Perfect. And you know, one more thing that's really useful, talking about what your pet likes to do. You can say, my dog likes to, or my cat loves to.
Right, like, my dog likes to play fetch, or my cat loves to sleep in the sun.
Exactly. And fetch is a great pet word. That's when you throw something and your dog brings it back.
Good point. Okay, let's do one more practice. This time, listeners, try to answer these questions about your pet, real or imaginary.
Great idea. So pause the episode if you need to and answer these questions out loud. Ready?
Question 1. Do you have any pets?
Question 2. What kind of pet do you have?
Question 3. What's your pet's name?
Question 4. What does your pet look like?
And question 5. What's your pet like? What's their personality?
Perfect. How do you do? Don't worry if it wasn't perfect. The important thing is to practice speaking.
Absolutely. And you know what? The more you practice these conversations, the more natural they'll become.
Exactly. And pets are such a fun topic to talk about. People love sharing stories about their pets, so this is vocabulary you'll definitely use in real life.
So true. All right, let's do a quick review before we wrap up. Cheri, what are the main things we covered today?
Great question. So we started with basic pet vocabulary, dog, cat, fish, bird, rabbit, hamster, and a few others.
Right. Then we talked about describing pets, size, color, and personality.
And pet care vocabulary, feed, walk with, play with, brush, bathe, clean, and take to the vet.
We practiced common questions and answers, and we talked about some basic grammar structures.
Perfect. And remember, the key structures are I have a and my pet is. Those will take you really far in conversations.
Absolutely. And don't forget, pets are he or she, not it. They're family members.
So true. All right, everyone, that's it for today's episode of English with Cheri. I hope this was helpful for you.
Remember to practice these conversations with friends, family, or even by yourself in the mirror.
Great advice, Nick. And if you don't have a pet but want to practice, just imagine one, like we did today.
Perfect. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep learning, keep practicing, and give your pets a hug from us.
Bye.